Deadpool, the taco-loving, chimichanga-eating Merc with a mouth, is arguably one of the most popular characters in the Marvel Universe. This charming, perverted, yet disturbingly violent character became so popular that he got his own movie, which ended up being a commercial success. Though it has been a while since we've seen him as an action figure, Hasbro announced a brand spanking new Deadpool figure. Does it live up to the hype? Let's find out.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Raculus, and today we're going to be looking at an action figure by Marvel Legends, and it's no other than Deadpool. I was so happy when I saw him at Walmart, I just had to pick him up so I can review it for you, and let's see if he's worth your money. Ah! Deadpool, what are you doing here?
Hey Dex, you better not give me a bad score!
Well, I'll give you a fair review. I mean, it's only fair.
Remember what happened with Mezco Batman?
Hey, my Mezco Batman video has the most views out of any of my videos.
And also the most downvoted!
Oh. You're right.
Hasbro has improved a lot in their paint and detail over the years, and this figure could possibly be their best work. Starting with his costume, the first thing I notice is that it has a nice matte finish, with the exception of his boots and gauntlets, which have a glossy finish, giving it a nice contrast. His boots also feature shin plates that have a slight rough texture, and are the only part of the figure that has this type of texture, giving him a multifaceted look and complexity. The face they chose for this figure perfectly fits his personality because he has a slight brow raise. His unmasked face reveals a very detailed face, which is very comic accurate, with burns, boils, and a trademark smile. Overall, the paint and detail are near perfect and could even rival that of the more expensive figures from Figure Arts or Figma. But he does have one problem, which I will explain in the accessories breakdown.
So here we are with the Marvel Legends Deadpool, and we're going to talk about articulation and scale. But before we go into articulation, let's talk about scale first. So taking this ruler here, we'll notice that he stands roughly around 6.5 inches. And I have two figures here that I'm going to compare him to, no other than the earlier version, Deadpool. This was released in around, I would say, 2012, maybe 4 years ago. And here is the very old, very beat up Toy Biz Deadpool. As you can see, this Deadpool, the one that's currently released, is slightly bigger, slightly taller. He's a lot buffer, I would say. This one has like chicken legs, and this one just has weird shoulders. But this one seems a lot more streamlined and, just more like Deadpool from the comic books. So now that we've gone through that, let's talk about his articulation. So let's start with the feet, as usual. We have a ball joint here, which has a side rocker and goes up and down. And then we also have a shin rotation here, which is really cool, so you can get those side kicks in. We have a double knee joint here, and we also have a really tight thigh rotation joint here. And then we have a leg joint here, up and down, left and right. Really nice articulation here. And then let's talk about his midsection, which is right here and right here. Full rotation right here. Up and down right here. No rotation there, which is fine, to be honest. We also have the hands with just a single joint, like with a peg joint is what it seems like it is. And we have a double elbow joint here, and a standard peg joint here for his shoulder. Same goes for the other side as well. We have only a single neck joint, but as you can see, the reason for that is so you can put on the burnt, messed up face, which is really kind of tough to get in there at times. But once you get it in there, it fits very snug. So as you can see, very articulated. If I were to say one problem with his articulation, and it's not even his articulation, it's more of a gripe with his hand. This pinky is a little annoying. This right here. Oh man, why does that stick out? I have no idea. I mean, it has a flashy flare when he points his pistol, but as you can see here, I'm gonna get the box. That's not there. He does not have the sticky pinky out. So it's kind of, maybe it was a last minute decision for Hasbro to put that in there, which I guess is kind of cool, but I kind of wish he came with more hands. So there you have it. There's the articulation and scale for the new 2016 Marvel Legends Deadpool.
A respectable arsenal consisting of an unfaced mask, rifle, boxing glove bazooka, street sweeper shotgun, 2 Desert Eagle pistols, combat knife, 2 swords, and a taco. That's quite a lot for the retail price of $19.99. While the accessories are abundant, this is where the figure stands apart from the higher end figures that come from Figma or Bandai. These accessories lack in detail and paint. The guns look very plain and are a single color. Speaking of guns, what is this rifle? Hey! Don't diss my rifle! Hey Deadpool, it's not my fault your gun looks really weird. Language, Dex! Kids are watching this show! Anyways. Speaking of guns, the pistols can be holstered, which is an awesome touch. The swords are not so bad because the handles are realistic looking and fit in the sheaths very well. The bazooka is a comical addition, as well as the boxing glove having the ability to be removed. The final 2 accessories are the knife and the taco. The knife can be holstered in his boot. I love that his weapons can be holstered. While the knife is fairly plain and lacks some paint and detail, it's nice to know that he comes with one. Lastly, the taco is surprisingly detailed, with cheese, taco meat, and lettuce sticking out of a corn taco shell. Overall, while I love he comes with a lot of accessories, the guns just lack in detail, which is somewhat disappointing. Yet, this is a small problem for a great figure.
So now that we've looked deeper into the Deadpool action figure by Marvel Legends, I just want to give you my final thoughts. He's a really good figure. He's probably one of the best Marvel Legend figures I've ever seen. The only problem that separates him from the other higher end figures, like from Figma or even the Revoltech one when it probably comes out, is that these weapons are just bland looking. They just look like they were cut out of a mold and they didn't even bother to detail it with paint. Another problem that I have with this figure is the clicky joints are a little too tight. I guess that's not really necessarily a bad thing. But I guess mostly the problem that I have with this figure is the detail in the weapons. So if I were to rate this figure, I'd probably give him an 8 out of 10 D-stars.
Oh! Did he seriously just give me a 8 out of 10 D-stars? Oh my gosh! Everyone knows that I'm the best Deadpool and best Marvel Legends figure ever! You know what? I'm gonna rate myself a 10 out of 10 D-stars! Ha 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 ha! I'm the best, baby! Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time!
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? right here, not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe right here, right there, right here. Yeah.